As noon approached, the battle for the souls of mankind raged with all the forces of Satan aligned against God. Satan was becoming aware that something was wrong. Jesus had stopped Peter from defending him. Jesus hadn't called for 10,000 of his angels. It was as if Jesus was laying down his life. Satan rallied his forces of demons and human conspirators alike for those final moments of Jesus' life. By this time, it was about noon, and darkness fell across the whole land. And for the next 3 hours, Satan would do all that he could do to destroy the Son of God and the only hope for humanity. The light from the sun was gone. It was as if the dark clouds were demons and spiritual warfare so thick the light of the sun had disappeared. And suddenly, the curtain in the sanctuary of the temple was torn down the middle. Confusion began to set in as Satan wondered if this hadn't been God's plan all along. Had Satan, by accomplishing the worst thing possible, have provided for the best positive result? Providing a path for sinful mankind to come to a holy God? By now, the powers of darkness were celebrating as the last breaths of life passed from Jesus' body. Satan and his minions were taking the life from the author of life himself. Then, Jesus cried out with a loud voice, "Father, into your hands I commit my spirit," and breathed his last. With those words, though Jesus' body now hung lifeless, terror filled the hearts of the evil one and all his forces. For Jesus' eternal spirit was still alive. The grand celebration became an emergency meeting. Satan urged his demons and co-conspirators that they must keep his body in the tomb. Using a big rock, epoxy seals, and Roman soldiers, they sealed the tomb and set a guard. But it was already too late. Moments after Christ's death, a centurion became the first to turn to the lifted up, righteous one and glorify God. At that moment of death, Satan had lost. It's Friday, but Sunday's coming.